trembling hands holding her beads close. But the moment she unveiled them, the princess gasped loudly and stood up from her seat. "Wait, are you from this village? How have I never seen your work?" Before Becky could answer, another girl stepped forward. Princess Anna, the visiting princess from the neighboring kingdom. Her eyes widened. "I want all of them," she said eagerly. "No, I will buy all her beads," the first princess argued. The two princesses began playfully dragging the beads between themselves, arguing over who would get the first pick. The crowd erupted in cheers. Even the king laughed with delight. "Such talent," the king announced. "Young lady, step forward." Becky walked closer, her knees shaking. "You are the winner of this year's artisans competition," the king declared. "Come with your parents or guardians tomorrow. Your prizes will be waiting." Miss Comfort screamed with joy and danced in circles. Villagers lifted Becky onto their shoulders. Everyone celebrated her. Everyone except Auntie Kadi and Fina. Their faces were stiff with shock and shame. But the true heartbreak came after the festival. Fina arrived home in tears. Auntie Kadi snatched the key, locked the door, and stood in front of her daughter and niece. "You," she pointed at Becky with trembling anger. "You caused today's disgrace. I sent you on an errand and you disobeyed. Because of you, my daughter is a laughingstock." Becky stared, confused and tired. Auntie Kadi continued, voice shaking with rage. "From today, you are no longer welcome in my house. Leave this place. You are no longer part of this family." The door slammed. The lock clicked. Becky was left outside, in the dark, with nowhere to go. She stood outside Auntie Kadi's locked door, the cold wind wrapping around her like loneliness itself. Her eyes burned, but she refused to cry anymore. She wiped her face, picked up her small nylon bag, and walked through the dark village road to the only place she felt safe, Miss Comfort's house. When Miss Comfort opened the door and saw Becky standing there, dusty, tired, and heartbroken, she pulled her inside immediately. "Becky, what happened? Why are you out here at this hour?" And just like a child finally collapsing into the arms of someone who cared, Becky broke down and told her everything. How Auntie Kadi chased her out, how she had nowhere to sleep, and how she had no way to travel to her village to bring her parents for the prize ceremony the next day. Miss Comfort held her like a mother would. "Don't worry," she said gently. "Sleep here tonight. Tomorrow I will stand by you. If your aunt won't stand for you, I will." Becky wept until sleep carried her away. The palace was filled with villagers from every corner of the village. Drummers beat their drums. Everyone wanted to witness the crowning of the most creative artisan of the year. When Becky's name was called, she stepped forward with Miss Comfort by her side. The king smiled warmly and said, "Congratulations, young lady. Where are your parents or guardians? They must come forward to collect your prize." Miss Comfort took a deep breath and stepped out. "Your Majesty," she said, bowing respectfully, "Becky's parents are far away. She could not travel to bring them, but most importantly, she has been living in suffering." The crowd murmured. The queen narrowed her eyes. "Speak,"